Armstrong.
So this is RAGBRAI. I wasted all those Julys in France, you know? Actually, that's not true. I should have done both. I thought, damn, that would have been cool to finish over there and then just show up here. But I see y'all back there. I see y'all. Obviously, I've heard a lot about this event and about the people and about just the interesting nature of what RAGBRAI means to not just the riders. They come from. Oh, it took me so long. I've been busy, man. But it started when I was born, so I got here. I did it before you did it. You hear about the people, you hear about the communities, you hear about the pies, you hear about the miles and miles of cyclists, and I wasn't prepared for the humidity. Texas, where I thought it was humid. I stepped off the plane, I was like, what is this? This is like Houston. But seriously, it's great. This has been, it's been an amazing day. The reception on the roads, the reception in the towns, the hospitality of the people, the hospitality of the register and the organization have just been amazing. And I have to tell you that this state holds an incredibly important place for us and for this process that we're going to go through in 2008. And this is the reason we're here. We're going to talk about that. We're going to listen to what you have to say. We just talked about, First Lady just talked about cancer and how devastating it is. This is something that we've made a lot of progress with, but it's not going away, and now is the time. You know, we hear every day about how we're in the middle of a war, maybe a war in Iraq, might be a war on terror. Let me tell you about a war. This is a war that's 35 years old, and this is the war that's about time, in my opinion, that we get done with, and that we finish. This is my 10-year anniversary of my cancer diagnosis, and I feel really blessed to be on this side of it, to be 10 years out, and knock on wood, to have another 10 or 20 or 50 years. And this is my commitment. And you know, I'm here for 3 days to ride RAGBRAI, and I'm telling you right now, I'm promising next year my rear tire is starting on the west. Get my lottery. I think, can I get registered now? But we're here because it's a great event, and we're here because this is an incredibly important state. And we're going to talk about amazing issues. An opportunity like this to talk tonight, an opportunity on Friday to have the hearing with Senator Harkin, and just keep reminding our country's leaders that, you know what? The #1 killer in this country deserves some attention. And for the first time in 35 years, I'll remind you, the budget at the National Cancer Institute has shrunk. For the first time in the history of this war, we're going to lose money. Not acceptable. I'll tell you what else isn't acceptable. And I go all around the country, I go all over the world, and there's certain communities where people die needlessly. They die because they don't receive the proper care. They're diagnosed late. When they're ultimately diagnosed, they don't receive the proper care, or perhaps they don't even believe in the system. I was like that. A few weeks ago or a few months ago, I was in Harlem. Same situation. People never diagnosed, are way too late, and they have no chance. But we have the technology, we have the knowledge, we have the information. We could have cured these people and put them back on the planet. It's the same thing in this state. There's not a cancer center in this state. There's going to be people that aren't educated about their risks. They're going to be diagnosed late. And we're going to lose loved ones. And you know what? I don't want to lose my mom. I don't want to lose my friends. I don't want to lose my coworkers. It doesn't have to be that way. And so now is the time we stand up and say, okay, this number is going to startle you, and I think it gets lost in the fray of the media, but it's 9/11 every 2 days. So yesterday and today, 9/11 happened. Tomorrow and the next day, it's going to happen again. The next day and the next day, it's going to happen again. How long would this government and country put up with that? It wouldn't. It wouldn't put up with it. This is the biggest fight, in my opinion, that we have. And, you know, I encourage everybody. The First Lady mentioned that we've all been affected. We have. There's nobody in this audience that can say, I haven't been affected by cancer. It touches all of us. It doesn't have to be personal, like me or some of the other guys. Look at this team up here. You got a team of 11-year-old kids. Look at these kids. Have a round of applause. They're not standing up here wearing Livestrong jerseys because they're good baseball players. I'm sure they are. They're standing up here because they've all been affected by cancer, and they said, you know what, I want to be on that team because I want to make a difference. That's the way the country has to think. And, you know, I have to say a big thank you, because I don't know who got the memo, but when I was riding today, 90% of the people had yellow wristbands on, and I thought that was, yes. I was completely blown away by that. It's been years since we had that idea, or we were given that idea. And if we can just take a small percentage of that population and turn it into a political action group, or a group that says, you know what, I care about it, I want to make a difference, and it's time to end the fight. It's time to end the disease that we know, cancer. If we can do that, ultimately we can win. And you know, I tell people all the time, what could be bigger than 7 tours? Very easy answer. Curing cancer. Much bigger than 7 tours. So, what we need is we need an army. We need an army of people. It starts in Iowa. It starts in Texas. It starts all over this country. Go to livestrong.org. Join the army. Let's make a difference. I mean, now is the time, scientifically, not to slow down in terms of funding, because you slow down in funding, you slow down in your morale. We're all on a team. We know what morale means. Now's the time to accelerate. Now's the time to make a difference, and now's the time to knock this thing out forever. My hope is that every oncologist in this country is out of business. Let's put them out of business. They can do something else. We're looking forward to tomorrow. We're going to go out there. Who's doing the 100 tomorrow? What's it? 77? I think we'll do the 77. Where's the good parties tonight? Which side of the square? That's it. How can you ride for 6 days and party at night? But anyways, I can't thank you enough for having us here. This has been... The party's over there. I don't know, maybe somebody needs help over there. But anyways, thank you all very much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. Keep in mind, this state is an important state for making a difference on all issues, but out of you know, the depths of my heart, please think about cancer. Let's make a serious difference here, and let's knock it out once and for all. Thank you all. We'll see you tomorrow.